Y'all better get it. Ding,
Oh
ding, ding,
yeah.
ding.
We got it. I'm on.
Look who's
I'm
here.
on. Ah.
Hey guys, click like and share, please. Click like and share this. Let it go viral. Philly Truce is in the building. The girl off the Doc B gets the honor and the privilege of being amongst them. Like, you guys have no idea. Thank you so much for this opportunity to
Wow.
be co-host for you guys. This is just amazing. Hi, Steve.
Hello, nice to meet you, Arthur Doc B.
Oh my
First time is a
goodness.
pleasure.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. It is. So before we bring anybody else on, Mazzie, you want to let everybody know, because I already told the audience that you are going to host your second annual Philly Tuesday on
Right.
May 7th. Okay,
Right.
so
Yep.
I'll let you talk a little bit about that. And
Okay.
we'll introduce Steve first. Let's do that, because no, I don't know him. I really don't.
Okay. So my name is Mazzie Casher, and along with Steve, we are the co-creators of the Philly Truce app. We launched May 1st, 2021. So we're coming up on a year of providing service to the community, and we were fortunate to have a citation given by the city, led by Councilmember Kenyatta Johnson. Last year was May 8th was proclaimed Philly Truce Day in Philadelphia.
Nice.
So essentially, it's going to always fall on the day before Mother's Day in terms of celebrating it. And we are at 1 year anniversary coming up, and
Let's
the
get it.
and the second annual Philly Truce Day.
All
So
right.
so Steve and I known each other since about 1988. So it's been a few minutes. We reconnected 2020. It was a lot of news about the numbers ticking up to 500, and we ran into each other and we started talking about what we could do as grown men in the city, in the community, concerned citizens, and what that would look like for us to involve ourselves in, the fight for quality of life here in Philadelphia.
Sure.
And so that's how we got started. And I'll let Steve pick up the story from there.
All right, Steve, your
All
turn.
right.
Your
Yeah, I'm on. Okay. So basically, like Mazzie said, we grew up in Philadelphia, attended William Penn High School at Broad Master, which is we all know now it's Temple University's field,
yeah, yeah.
unfortunately. But we're still here, and we felt as though it was our time to do what was responsible because the more senior anti-violence leaders, they're getting older and up in age. So
Yeah.
if it wasn't us, then at that point in time we felt as though it's not going to go in the best direction if someone else
Mhm.
doesn't come in and fill that void. So here we are. We first started off with coming up with a number 26745 truce in order for credible messengers or the trusted community
Sure.
voices to intervene in some of these whatever beefs or to settle some of the disputes that's going on in these neighborhoods. And then through talks we winded up coming up with an idea to let's do the app. And then things like Philly Truce Day and all the other the peace patrols and things like that, it just keeps growing and growing and
Wow.
growing. And we are excited to have the community to partner with us in many ways, as far as volunteering for Philly Truce Day, supporting financially, or just getting involved with we have a philliesopinion.com. We want you to give your
Wow.
your idea of what the solutions to the violence in the city should be. We value all that. So we have everything. We're equipped with everything for everyone to get involved, and we welcome all community-based organizations. So we basically landed on the premise of everyone working together, from the religious institutions to businesses to the community-based organizations and to the community. We just want everybody to work together, and we sincerely mean that.
Right. Wow, that's amazing. Steve, you got this look, you got this like North Philly look, like, yeah, we get like you got that look. Like, did anybody ever told you that? I mean, you got those pretty white teeth and you're like, yeah, and we're serious about like that.
Oh
But you
yeah,
know
yeah,
what?
we're
That
serious.
we
We're
need
serious.
that, but we
Yeah.
need that. We really need that because we don't and I really like Maz. Maz always says we're bringing, what do you say? You say that we're bringing Philly back. Oh, this is going to be it. Like you always talk with like, this is really going to be it. Like whatever you guys are putting in place, you always have this attitude like, this is going to work.
Yeah.
That's it. It is.
He really does. He never. Now wait a minute. Now we've only interacted for a short period of time.
That's right.
The times that we have even talked over the phone or we met that one time in person, face to face at the studio or whatever, and you're like, this is it. Like, can you speak to the audience about what you mean by like this? If this don't do it, like this is going to do it. Like your faith is so like, and I want to bring that to the listeners and the audience. You guys are going to be on my radio as well. This is just this is my smaller platform, but you're going on to over thousands of people that listen to WURD because I'm a host there too. So you'll be on there at the end of the month. But I wanted to address that because I got it in my notes right here. I did not want that to slip my mind. You always say that. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? But people need to know, like, that's attached to your heart. That's attached to your heart somewhere.
Definitely. Well, this is a walk of faith for Steve and I, most certainly. And as we stepped out on faith last year, we started in December of 2020, probably ramping up for May of 21. And we just saw that, I mean, we knew this in theory and in other aspects of our lives. I mean, we grown men, we've been through some stuff. But when we took this on and we answered this call, and we've been stepping out on faith ever since, and things are appearing. So, the more confirmation we get from God, universe, however you want to call it, the harder we go, and the further out on the ledge we go. So, and we both men of faith and have spiritual groundings and all of that, and we pray and we meditate and we do that with our wives and our children. So we just feel like, look, the Holy Spirit, our Creator, gave this to us, and all we gotta do is keep walking. So we have to speak faithfully and confidently. But the more we do that, the more we get evidence that, these issues have been met and conquered before right here in this city, right? So, and I didn't really know that, right, until I started stepping out there and getting involved. And we could talk more about that later, but we have precedent in this city of Black people getting involved with Black kids, children, or people that just ain't emotionally mature, and turning it around when things get out of hand. So we got every right to be certain that with the right combination of resources and love and time and hitting the right buttons, it has to work. Right.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I mean, I'm a woman of faith too, as you see, and it's the whole month of Ramadan. So I got faith in you. Like I believe in what you are doing. Like it's just incredible. And I'm like, wait, you can talk to them while you wait for the cops come or before, because they take forever. I was like, I need to probably download this. I got to start telling, like, I got to get involved. Like, it's just amazing just to know. And, I was thinking just as a woman, period, out on the street, that just to have that app, everybody's attached to their phones. How that's like a whole urgent. It's like at your 911 at your fingertips.
That's right.
We mess with apps quicker than we can get to 911.
That's right.
Yeah.
And when we come in love and we come with the understanding of how things go down in our homes and our communities.
Mhm.
We know when somebody play fighting or they really fighting. You know, we know all the nuanced stuff
Yeah.
that can
Yeah.
help things not go left if they, you know what I'm saying? We come in love, first of all, and we believe
Mhm.
in the emotional deterrent as opposed to the intellectual deterrent, because everybody knows potential consequences, but obviously that doesn't stop the behavior. You know,
Yeah. Right.
we
Exactly.
gotta
Exactly.
get under the skin. So that's our
Right.
goal.
So now let's get into this day, this one day, like May the 7th.
Okay.
Yeah,
Woo!
Okay.
Hey, boy,
yeah,
Okay.
that line up. I'm like,
it's coming.
I'm a co-host, so
It's
you
coming.
already know when I get the microphone, it's going down. It's going down, Steve. They put the mic in my hand. I'm your mic
Okay,
girl.
I see. Thank you.
I'm your hype lady, Steve. I'm your hype lady. Get
I'm
the
glad.
whole crowd like all the way riled up. Believe that. I'm gonna bring
That's
your
what we
energy.
need.
It's definitely gonna
That's
be there.
it.
You pick. I just need both of you to know you picked the right lady for the job. Okay,
We
Doc P
know
gonna be in the building, turning all
that's
the way up.
another testament of how this thing been going.
Yeah, it falls together just like
Like you
that.
said, right? We interacted before, it didn't work out. I honestly didn't even remember, and now here we go. What
Oh yeah.
7, 8,
I
9 months
tell
later?
Steve that.
Yeah,
Steve. Yeah,
yeah,
because when I first started, I reached out to Philly Truce. I'm like, man, I gotta get with them. They're doing big things.
yeah.
Thank
Because
you.
you know, when you're building your brand, you want people,
Hmm.
to support your brand. And I'm thinking,
Exactly.
how good can I be for them? Or what can they do for me? At that time, it was I needed people to do for me.
Uh-huh.
And I think that we both were in the branding process and building at the same time.
That's it. And here we are.
What happened? And it just speaks to God's timing, period. It's God's timing. So, Steve, where are you now? You home? Are you in the police station?
Nah, that's close. That's close though. I'd rather not say right now, but I am at
Okay.
work, so that's close.
Oh, okay. Well, we gotta get him back to
Oh
work.
well,
We need that job.
no, it's not like that. But what I would like to say, what I'm wanting to say is that I heard you mention like now like 911 at your fingertips. We actually look to intervene or get the public or the citizens of Philadelphia. We want them to get into the habit of calling for help before the police even need to become involved because we can handle
Nice.
our own problems.
Yes. Well, in the Islamic community, they say we police ourselves. We line up in ranks and all that.
Right.
That's
It
it.
go way back, y'all. They go way back to that. It's been
Yeah,
said that nobody's gonna save us.
there it is.
If
That's
nobody's gonna
it right
save us,
there.
we have to do that ourselves.
We
We're
Amen.
we speak
responsible for that.
we speaking the same language right there. We've been
Absolutely.
saying that for
So
the
look,
last
here's
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched every video after we met, man. I came home, I watched every video. I was like CNN, CBS. I started watching everything. I said, I gotta find out who I gotta get in there. I'm in there, and I'm in there, and I'm so grateful for that. So look,
That's
we
right.
got
Glad.
somebody's saying like well, thank you. Somebody's saying, well, that's big fish right there in the comments, and somebody's saying, well, that's dope. And I'm asking people to click like and share and stuff like that.
Thank you.
And then
Okay.
somebody said, and so what's Philly Truce Day? Not everyone knows exactly what that is.
Exactly. So let's talk about
Nobody
it.
knows what that is. So we can talk about that. Now is a good time for that. Either
Okay.
one of
So Saturday, May 7th, the day before Mother's Day. Essentially, Philly Truce Day is going to be the day every year where Philly Truce brings as much of the community, as diverse and disparate parts of the community as we can together in one place and celebrate the love in this city that we reclaiming and putting in the
Mhm.
forefront. So what does that mean? Saturday, May 7th, we're going to show our young people in this city as much love, give them as much positive attention and reinforcement and opportunities as we possibly can so that we can set the tone for not what we used to anticipate in Philly. It's going to be another crazy summer, but a crazy good summer. right? So we're going to start the day at 10 a.m. at Sankofa Academy. That's at Kensington and Cumberland. It's a great Afrocentric charter school. Beautiful institution, really putting some good stuff into our children. We're going to leave from there at 10 a.m. with the Philly Truce Day Youth Empowerment Parade. So we got the Sankofa students. We got about 6 or 7 schools they partnering with, Gratz and some others I can't call the name right now. And we're going to march from there, parade from there, demonstrate, whatever you want to call it. We're going to give these children some activism experience. We're going to walk straight up Front Street. We're going to walk straight up Front Street to Erie Avenue. We're going to make it right. We're going to be at the venue. The venue for the rest of the day is Lighthouse Field. It's at Front and Erie. It's right across from St. Chris Hospital. It's a 15-acre field. You cannot miss it. It's a huge, huge thing. And we want to shout out the Lighthouse for sponsoring that space. Right? We talking about probably a 5-figure rental fee could have been attached to that. So thank you to Edwin and Gil and everybody at the Lighthouse.
Thank you. Thank you, Lighthouse.
No doubt. So what's going to happen at the Lighthouse? Well, we're going to open the ceremony, you, Author Doc B, and us, and we just identified your co-host, good brother Jan McKay, runs an organization called Life Outside the Streets, so we're going to be getting y'all together real soon.
Nice.
We're going to pray. We're going to set the tone. We're going to set the intention. We're going to let the young people who marched up decorate the fence with their picket signs, and that's going to become the backdrop for if mothers want to take pictures with their family, because this is the day before Mother's Day, or if mothers in the crowd that lost loved ones and they want to commemorate that, that's going to become the backdrop for the pictures.
That's awesome. That is so dope. Wait, I'm gonna have to go do some workout, get my legs right and stuff like that. I need to be net parade too. You told me 12 o'clock. I need to be there at 10 o'clock. I need to be the lead net parade. I need to get me an Orthodox B joint sign and get one up in there.
That's what's up. So that's just to get us there, and then I'll pass it to Steve.
Well, I just wanted to jump in real quick just to say that Philly Truce Day was built on the notion and the premise that we want to spare mothers a day of mourning, just to begin with this one day, and then let's continue to do it every other day throughout the year. So we could just get one day. That's all we need to get under our belt is one day with 0 homicides. If we can get that, then we can get the ball rolling. 0
homicides now.
Zero homicides now. Yes.
I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Mazzie. So we about 20 minutes in. So did you want to bring in one of your next guests? Did you want to introduce them?
Okay, let before we bring that in, let me give you a little bit of what's going to happen, because he's one of the closers. He's going to, as far as the music segment, he's one of the headliners.
Okay,
but let's just lay out for the people. You know, it's called Culture Carnival, and we're going to give you the culture, right? So we got a soca dance troupe, right? Then we got a fashion show. We got Ronnie Graham coming, a wonderful actress and stand-up comedian, has a great one-woman show called Laughter is Therapy. She's gonna do a motivational speak for the young ladies. We got, what else we got, babe? We got, let me not forget this on the sports tip. We got the 2 greatest street basketball leagues in the city coming together. Fern Hill Hoops and Ralph Brooks Basketball League.
So
we're talking about Uptown and South Philly. So we're going to bring them out for that. That's the Philly Truce Basketball Classic. We got, what else we got? We got flag football going down.
Yeah, family fun zone.
We got soccer clinics going down. Family fun zone.
They can learn how to play soccer.
They can learn how to play soccer. They can join. Shout out to the Kensington Soccer Club for putting that together.
Nice.
Tim Mateo Sports with the flag football. Of course, we got the food trucks. We got some special invited guests who don't want us to say their name yet.
Right.
But amongst these, these musicians that will be here, we're going to have who we're going to bring onto the show right now. This young man I know since he was, sometime, probably 2 decades or so. So closing it out with the song Zero Homicides Now, we're going to have Blizzy Trill at Philly Truce Day. So,
oh my goodness! Now I had Blizzy on my show before.
Okay.
I don't think Bring It to the Table would be as popular as it is if it wasn't for Blizzy Trill.
Wow!
I kid you not.
That's some good stuff.
Exactly. I mean, I think it was God's timing, but so necessary to put my platform to where it's supposed to be. I think his album had just dropped, and I was like one of the first to grab him. I saw him on a couple of other smaller, listen to me, smaller like I'm big. I'm not that big yet. But what I'm saying is, I saw him at a couple of other places, and the next thing you know, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get him on the show. And when he came on, it was like fire. It was fire. It was just incredible. And at that time, Sneaky Link was my favorite at that time. But now Zero Homicides now is my time. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my favorite artist on the planet is here with us tonight, and the numbers are already going up right now. We only had like 2 or 3. Now we got like 6 or 7, and they going up on all the platforms right now. See, my YouTube is popping now. I see everything popping up. So let's bring this young man in, and I like to say from North Philadelphia, Philly's finest, youngest, hottest artist, Blizzy Trill. Woo! That's my man right there.
Blizz.
Unmute yourself, Blizz. There you go. He in the house, y'all. Blizzy Trill is in the house, y'all. Let me drop his name over here.
There you go.
There you go. Blizzy.
You off mute, but we still can't hear you. No,
not yet.
Make sure the right mic is selected.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love him, y'all. Let me tell you something. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many songs I know of him.
While Blizzy is getting you on Blizz?
Nope, not
yet.
Not yet.
While he's getting set up, I just also wanted to add that Philly Truce Day, we're going to have SEPTA come out. They're coming out with a bus revolution where they're reconfiguring the way that they're operating, and then also we're going to have numerous opportunities for like colleges, tours that will be present with representatives from schools and also from career paths. But good to see you, Blizz.
You hear me?
Yep.
Got you now. And I'm trying to get somebody else on, but we'll talk about that later too. Somebody else to contribute to the cause.
Okay,
yeah, to contribute to the cause. Somebody else.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm working on some stuff now. See, because you done got me involved, and I'm the girl that go the extra mile.
She got that energy, undeniable. You're not going to deny her.
That's right.
Yeah, I gotta bring it. I have to bring it, and and it's going to be right. It's going to be done right. So, Blizzy,
it's always
my favorite artist. Hey, how you doing?
All right, I'm good. I'm blessed.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So, what's going on with you these days?
I'm good, man. I'm these days I'm looking into help being more of a beacon. You know what I mean? Being somebody that can help. I'm involved in helping the up and coming artists, aspiring.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I'm a middle child. It's time to start giving some value. You know what I mean? So,
that's right. That's right. And it's just like Philly Truce pours into the community and giving back to the community and helping out in the community. And at some point, when you are branded and you get, yourself out there, then now it's time for you to go and give back. And so reaching back and bringing along the next one that is musically inclined. And this is my favorite part, that is in a place of desperation, meaning a need for mentorship is everything.
Absolutely.
Let me just tell you this, and that adds to your brand.
Yeah. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be like, what to do, like, and like, nobody there to just be like, all right, we'll try this, or what I mean, just So I gotta be that for somebody that really feels that like a mission that I've been called for. So we on that.
Just like that guidance, just that guidance, that mentorship, that person to say, I've been there. I've been there. And you don't have to pull that trigger. You don't have to use that gun. You don't have to fight him or that knife or whatever it may be. The resolution and move from the politics.
You got somebody.
So what you gonna do first? Somebody.
I think Steve. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he got. He up there.
What's that?
Nah, the background noise. That ain't him. That's he at work. He at work. That's.
But no, that is so him.
No, I mean that's the noise, but he ain't the source of it. It's his coworkers. I mean that's his environment.
But that's okay. But guess what? Listen, I understand how it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep the money rolling in while you doing what you gotta do. Ain't nobody mad at that. Do it. So, Blizzy.
Yes.
What you looking forward to at the second annual Philly Truce Day? What are you looking forward to?
Oh man, I'm really looking forward just to seeing the community come together. Like honestly, genuinely, like I can envision that, just seeing all of the different activities, the draws that are in place. I'm like, wow, this is really it's like a diverse crowd. We're looking forward to a diverse crowd. You know what I mean? And I'm always for a diverse crowd. That's the greatest display of unity within humanity. When you see that, like a bunch of people that I feel like you wouldn't catch together, and you know what I mean? Like when we cross paths. So this seems like it's going to be that type of environment. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm obviously looking forward to performing. I'm going to be doing some songs. And I'm going to be I got my dog You Might As Well coming out to perform with me. We doing a song we never did. That's gonna be fire. It's like it's a lot to look forward to, and I'm going to get into some of them activities myself. I'm going to
I know that's right. That's right. Orthodox B gonna be out there doing her thing too. Don't get that twisted. Look. And so guess what? One of the things that you said that stands out to me was you said looking forward to the community coming together, but then you said the different cultures, because it's a cultural carnival. And here, the way I live, that particular lifestyle that I live. You do know this. I think that all of you do, but diversity is our strength. And that is not what our communities do. The belief in one another, and to say that you're different, you're Hispanic, you're Asian, you're Haitian, you're African, I'm African American, I am Muslim, you are Buddhist, you are, just to be able to embrace a different culture. Just because someone is different from you does not mean you have to not believe in them, hurt them, cause them harm, both direct and indirect harm. You know what I mean? So I believe in this particular platform. I believe in your movement, what you guys are doing. And Blizzy, I'm really looking forward to your growth in that area. I know it's coming, because you know what? The little boy grows up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little girl grows up.
We got this. So that I think that the unity at the event, right, it's like the thing that is what it stands for to me is really like, we're all in this inner city together. So these dividends that we have are so irrelevant because of these cultures and beliefs and stuff like that. But we're all here watching our people kill each other, you know what I mean, become statistics and stuff like that, and that we really need to focus on like standing next to each other as opposed to
Absolutely.
like enemies, like, you know what I mean, we need to know what real issues are. So yeah, it's like a you know, like a model in a sense.
Yeah, standing in ranks, in rank and setting a precedence, standing in rank, elbow to elbow, setting a precedence in the community that we, just like it ain't nothing no different than Martin Luther King did. We shall overcome. We're going to get there. Blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing. Advocating for the community, you know, and becoming this activist, moving into a place where healing is going to take place amongst us instead of killing.
Yeah.
You know? So what you going to drop for us tonight? I know it's going to be good.
I'm dropping something. Yeah, I could rap a little bit.
Oh, now wait a minute. I know you didn't think you was coming on and bringing it to the table without dropping something. Come on now. You got to give them a little bit of taste so they can just pour in, because we need the people to pour into this event. Remember, this is the kickoff, the countdown. We kicking it off tonight to the countdown. This is the day one countdown, which I call the Philly Truce kickoff. Okay, so you got to kick it off.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
That's some
pressure. A lot of pressure, Doc.
Right, yeah, a lot of pressure. All right. It's time right now. It's time right now.
Well, you can't do Sneaky Link, because you know that used to be my favorite. She's my Sneaky Link. That's how I fell in love with you. That's how I fell in love with you. She's my Sneaky Link.
You know, we doing that. Well, we going to be performing that. And I'm going to have Midas with me. That's going to be the first time we did it together.
Oh, that's going to be so dope.
That together, so that's going to be.
You going to do that on that night?
Yeah. We got it. You know, we got it cleaned up for the. You know, keep it.
I know. And so, you're going to do Zero Homicides now that night as well?
Yeah, of course.
Got to.
We got to do Zero Homicides now.
Oh my goodness, that video
was
quick
story
amazing.
About that. Last year, we made that song for last year Philly Truce Day.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to perform it. Philly Truce came and went so quick last year. Started raining. We had to break it down. Mm-hmm. But let me say this too. Ain't no rain date with this. Ain't none of we first of all, we calling the sunshine. We calling the beautiful weather.
That's right. We speaking it.
We gonna rock out. But I just realized that and you should tell that story about the song, Blizz, because we had commissioned the song. And I think you had to do it again. Like you lost the first verse.
Yeah, right. And it was
what happened? Yeah. Do tell.
Yeah, so we did the song, man. We did the all right. So we set up the song, right? I got my dog, Mr. Music, to make the beat. Wrote the song, recorded it, right? And something he was working off of this Apple, like, you know, like this portable type of drum, whatever. Ever since this day, right? That dream been messed up. He had to get a whole new laptop, right? Cause it crashed somehow, some way. I really don't know what happened. It was one of them dumb technology. You know what I mean? Like it crashed. Right? I can't remember if it was the day. I know we recorded the day of. We finished recording the song the day of, like, and had it ready to perform, right? But like the record, the recording crashed and we lost the beat because we did everything from scratch. So we made the beat and I recorded to it right there on the spot, and then we lost that. So we had to start everything from scratch, and I didn't know exactly what I said. I just knew Zero Homicides now. You know what I mean? It's going that route. So it was like we really did two versions in a sense. But one of them is lost forever. It
had to be sacrificed for this one.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This one is beautiful. It had to be sacrificed. Sometimes it worked like that.
Yeah, the universe was like, no, you could do better.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
That's a way to look at it, though. That's a real good way to look at it. Oh, guess what I need to do? I'm supposed to. Oh gosh, y'all gonna be mad with me, but I can still do it. I have an invite button where they can see us on all the platforms, but I can personally invite people that I did not do while we were on here through both Messenger and Facebook. And because I didn't click this little plus like button right here. I'm like, why my numbers not going up? Because I'm a numbers girl. I'm a numbers girl.
Well, the world has made us all into that.
Right. And just so you know, it'll be on all platforms and we can continue to put it out there into on all of them so that people can click like and share and make comments or whatever. So that's good. So Blizzy, are you gonna do a song for us tonight?
You want me to do a song?
Or something, a little piece of something?
No, all right. Well, can I play something?
If you want.
I want, because I just recently did this joint. I just recently did this joint, right? And I really like, really,
excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait and see what's next.
While we get that together, can I make a little public service announcement for Philly Truce Day?
Yes,
listen, people out there, vendors, food trucks, we need a couple more of y'all to come in and really make this a nice, juicy event. Food trucks in particular, we got a couple. We want to have a nice little variety of stuff there. So you can go to phillytruceday.com and sign up. The first 100 vendors, organizations total, all combined, going to get a banner ad in the Philly Truce app for the entire summer. It doesn't matter if you're an organization, which requires no fee, if you're a table vendor, which is $50, or you're a food truck, which is $125. And listen, we're talking about thousands of people here. We're talking about a 15-acre space. Nice. We're looking for a couple thousand people to come in. So you will make your money back. It will be worth it. Go to phillytruceday.com. Another announcement. We need volunteers on the field. We need people to direct traffic, run games, and really show up for the young people. That's what the whole thing is. Let the community and the families come out and show up for these young people. So we need volunteers. So you can also go to phillytruceday.com and click the volunteer link, sign up, and you'll get further instructions. And last and most important, we still need contributions. We got a few bills we got to pay to bring this thing together. And let me just say this, right? A lot of money came out into the city. There was a talk, 155 million gun violence prevention money. We know that 13 million of it has been allocated. And this ain't no pity party or nothing, but Philly Truce ain't getting none of that. And we ain't been operating on that. So me and Steve and the faithful few that have poured into this have kept this going. And, some of those we should shout out right now. Pastor Bethel and Christian Stronghold, Nick Taliaferro, House of Emoja, and I'm probably forgetting some, but it's been a lean skeleton crew carrying this thing for the whole year. And throughout this countdown, we're going to come back and share some of the stats of what we've been able to do in the streets and in the community with this little couple $1,000s that Steve and I have been able to pull together out of our own pockets, right? So we need the community to kick in right now. We need the community to kick in. You could go to phillytruce.com and hit that donate button. And like Steve said, we'll take a quarter or we'll take a $250,000, whatever you got. Please, we inviting people in all types of ways to get involved, with an act from the comfort of your home. You don't like that? Come out and walk the streets with us. You don't like that? Give us your opinion. You don't like none of that? Give us a couple of hours, because you see us out here doing what we all need to be doing at a time like this. So we really asking people to stop playing with it the same way when it's time for Peace Patrol. Don't play with it. Come out. Let's be out here and let's be about this. So please consider Philly Truce. If you got them on your heart to do something to contribute to turning this ship around. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much for that. I did drop some things inside of the chat so that they can see phillytruceday.com. Need volunteers, phillytruceday.com. Donate at phillytruceday.com. And off the Doc B got some Muslims that she need to reach out to because they need to be involved as well. They have been given some funds. I know some of them that sit on the Black Men's Community Administration of Philadelphia, Black Men's Community Council, that have it's called Boots on the Ground. It's one guy who has an organization, so I'll reach out to him. I'll reach out to Masjid Muhammad on Penn Street, who has funds for stuff like this. Maybe they could come out, support, and partner as well. Then I got a politician that I told you about. I've been reaching out to him, and he wants to get involved too. Whatever, we need to get that money rolling in here, folks. And y'all know how Doc B about that bread. She can get that bread rolling in. Y'all know how I am. All right, and you know it's me around the way, girl. Yeah, I'm Doc B because I got a doctorate degree. But guess what? I'm an author, a doctorate, a motivational speaker, a teacher, an educator, and a financial advisor. Get that money in here. Let's go. Get it rolling in. We gotta help this organization. We have to help this community get it done, and it's gonna be done because God said so. Period.
Amen.
So I do feel. So what you going to play for us, Blaze?
All right, so what I'm going to play right here is called. It's this new song. I just put it out. Kind of. It's not even on streaming platforms or nothing. I put it out on my Instagram like 2 days ago, and it's called "The Good Part." It's really like. It's like it feels really good. I really feel, So I'm just gonna play it and let it like speak for itself.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's see. So this is also produced by Mr. Music, who produced Zero Homicides now. So that's him, on the piano. All right. Somebody gotta do this a whole lot to it. Somebody gotta. That's Mr. Music on the keys, by the way. Somebody gotta do this a lot to it, but some gotta. It's a whole lot to it. Yeah. I used to wanna skip to the good part, but we done finally made it out the hood part. The house up on the hill in the woods part. Guess I wasn't thinking about what it took. It's way harder than it looked. I ain't get off to a good start. But shit, any start is a good start. I'm saying it's better than not moving, but making your dreams come true come with a lot to it. It really do. But somebody gotta do it. It's a lot to it, but somebody gotta do it. It's a whole lot to it, but somebody gotta do it. It's a whole lot, but somebody gonna have to do it. Missing every single shot is better than not shooting. Keep shooting, don't never stop shooting. Die shooting, put your whole mind to it. I know it's a lot to it, but somebody gotta do it. I'm from where we born in poverty, then we die in debt. After a life of stress, trading our time for checks just to get by at best. They made it hard for us to feel like our rights exist. Being stopped for a tail like life or death. If you look anything like me, skin dipped in melanin, so bright it can be generated by a source that nobody can see. I know God is in me. I'm saying something gotta be God in me. Ain't no other way I took it this far. Used to wanna skip to the good part, but I fuck with this part. Cause when I stopped to think about it, I had nothing to start with but a passion of rap shit that come from the heart. But any start is a good start, and that was a start. And I couldn't skip to the good part. I had to go hard. It was dark most days. I found a way to shine through it. Making your dreams come true come with a lot to it, but grind through it. Shit, somebody gotta do it.
Somebody gotta do it. I loved it. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Good.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see you on that day. Thank you so much for coming on. I believe they have another guest. We got about 20 minutes, 18, whatever it is left. I love you, Blizz. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I'm on your top. You already know. Can't wait to see you again.
Always. Let's get it. I see you on Philly Truce Day.
All right. All right. So who do we have next? Somebody else is here.
We got somebody else here?
There's a lady.
Oh, is that Felicia?
Let me see.
Oh, Maleka. Oh, shucks.
Hi. How are you? So you're on mute. You're on mute.
You gotta unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Okay, hi. How are you?
Introduce yourself.
Great.
Who are
my
you?
name is. I'm sorry.
I said, who are you?
Well, I'm Malika. I'm the co-creator, Stephen Pickens' wife.
Oh,
yes. Hello. How you doing? Thanks for having us. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. Well, no problem at all. Thank you so much. I saw you was busy getting here. You was driving and everything, and then you got home. I saw that whole thing, but the people didn't see it. I saw it. But Doc B, sometimes you get a little, proud of whatever. So you got here though.
Yes, I did. I was trying to hurry up. I didn't want to be in a car, so I said, let me hurry up and get home.
Okay. All right. And so Philly Truce Day, and what part do you play in that particular day?
Actually, I'm taking the lead on a fashion department area that's going on. We're gonna have a couple of young kids that's gonna they basically make their own garments. They basically make their own like different types of art, jewelry, things like that. So I'm just really excited to be working with I'm sorry, she has her own organization and things like that. Her name is Takeda, and I'm really
Fashion International. Yeah.
Yes, thank
Fashion
you.
International. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So Fashion International is another business.
Right.
Yes.
She does instruction in fashion. She works with young people, helps young designers, helps them learn the business and facilitates them developing their own careers. And Malika scouted her out, and they are coming to help us do the fashion show. They're going to do a fashion show within Philly Truce Day.
Yes.
That's
so
awesome.
So I'm excited to be doing that as well.
That's awesome. I know a guy that's from Flavor Unit that discovered Queen Latifah, and he stopped being her producer a while back because he had gotten sick.
Okay.
And now he's coming back.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He asked me to put him on my platform to bring him back. But this time he was the writer for the movie Cookout, and that last holiday, I think it was that holiday movie that Queen Latifah played. Like he's the screenwriter for all that stuff. And I'm thinking, what part can he play in Philly Truce Day? See, my brain is going there. My brain is going there.
I think I know who you're talking about, but we can talk about that offline if you want.
Yeah, you need more vendors. I'm like, wait a minute, let me see. He got a new clothing line coming out, and you doing the fashion piece. See, my brain is just going.
Listen, I can use them.
Yeah, my brain is going now. He's a designer and a screenwriter.
Great.
Yeah, how can he help Philly Truce? My brain just saying that this whole month. I believe that my assignment for this month with these platforms is to get Philly Truce, like bring whoever you can to know and help promote Philly Truce Day, the second annual Truce Day. What can they bring to it? How can they contribute to it? Or whatever the case may be. Sometimes your assignment you think is one thing, and then God, if you are in tune with him, will show you that, well, you got a little bit more to do.
Yes.
And I'm that girl that'll go the extra mile. So it's an honor and a privilege to be here.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. And so what else did you have for us, Malika, today? Malika, did you want to say anything else tonight before we close? We got about another 10 minutes.
Well, just basically, just speaking on the app and, things like that. I just love the app because it basically reaches anybody around the world, around, whatever, New York in a high rise, Philadelphia in a high rise, kids, that don't want to talk to their parents, that don't want to tell their friends things, that may be in trouble or know someone that's in trouble. It's a lot of bullying going on now in the schools and things like that. And a lot of kids are just like scared to say anything because they don't want any type of, nobody to come and approach them about it, because then it's like, oh, you snitched or you told or something like that. So this app, like I said, is just a wonderful thing, because no matter where you're at, the kids are able to, tap help on the app. All kids have phones now. They all, always on their phone. And, like I said, just pushing help on the app could basically save somebody's life that's close to them. And, yeah, so it's just like I said, I love this app. I love what they're doing, Stephen and Mazzie. I'm not just saying it because it's my husband part of it. It's just the honest truth. Like, like I said,
that's all right with me.
So yeah, so I just want to just, like I said, just, anytime anybody need any help or things like that, this app is a great thing to use, just to be anonymous. You don't have to call the cops. And it could be a mother that a child is scared, and their mother's probably being abused or whatever the situation is. This app can actually really save a life.
I'm so glad you brought that stuff up too, because it's just more the shootings, and there's other types of violence too. The app can be used for, not only just shootings and stuff. You brought that up. That's really good. And it helps them feel, because a lot of the kids be scared too. They be scared.
Yes, exactly.
And I like what you said about the snitching part too, because people, I teach people that there's a difference between telling and snitching.
Yes.
We doing a whole assembly about that now. We going in schools talking about that. Yeah, and we should shout that out too, because it was spring break this month, but we got until the end of the month, we got about 6 or 7 days open. So any educators out there, any climate people want to bring Philly Truce into your school, we do assemblies, 45 minutes. We talk about snitching, what it is and what it's not. We tell them about the app. We play Zero Homicides Now, and we invite them out to Philly Truce Day to get some of this love. So that's another part of what we're doing right now. Yeah.
So it's
amazing.
So it's really important with this app that, like I said, for kids, for adults, for anyone, and it's just a really good thing to have. And I'm so happy that they created it, because like I said, it could really save someone's life. And, is this, like I said, is anybody could use it no matter where they at. So yes.
That's good stuff. That's good. All right. Well, thank you. How you pronounce your name again? Because I jack people.
Malika.
That is like Malika.
Yes.
Malika with an A.
Yes.
Oh, I like that. It's beautiful. Just like you are, Queen. Just like you are.
Thank you. Make I appreciate it.
A beautiful couple. I told Steve earlier, you missed it. Steve was on here like, yeah, we're serious about it. And let me tell you, with the face. He had the face. And I was like, boy, he was playing no games. Like, he was real serious. He playing no games.
Well, he's serious. And both of them, Mazzie and Steven, they've been really going hard at this. I mean, they really believe in what they created. And it's like you can't help but to just like, be, basically being a cheerleader on the side, like, yeah, go, and, helping out where I can. And, because they're trying to just, they really want to just save lives and stop all the crime and stop all the stuff that's going on. And like I said, this app, they really did their thing with this one.
That's beautiful.
Yes, so I'm so proud.
Kudos to the app. Woo, woo. So
yes.
Truce app, everybody. Download the app. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be on here sharing this same platform over and over again all week long for 7 days. I'm gonna repost it and repost it and repost it. And I'll do that for every week until we finish counting down.
That's what's up.
And please follow us on Instagram and Facebook also.
Yes. And also donate. Oh
yeah,
That's
right.
It
can help a brother or sister. It can help your mom. It can help anyone. So when you donate to this Philly Truce app, you're basically helping them save a life. That's what it is.
You really are.
Yes.
You really are. Yeah. I wanted to take this last 5 minutes to have you all talk about the various I'm going to say programs, organizations that's out there Because I feel that in Philadelphia, although you guys are doing big things, you really are. This is huge. With that, that
Yes,
went
it
over
is.
that went over the top. That's like modern technology and everything.
Yep. Yep, it's true.
Have these smaller organizations, they got boots on the ground and they knocking at doors and they doing all this stuff out there. Why so many? Why can't people merge and come together? Because some other people reached out to me recently and wanted to come on my platform and everything, but they wasn't serious. They didn't seem to want to do the work that you guys are doing. You see,
yes,
it's these smaller little things, organizations and groups, and they want to save lives and help people, but they don't want to put the work in. So why not get with an organization such as Philly Truce and partner with them to get the job done? You're all doing the same thing.
Yes, yes.
Well, Doc, right. You know,
please speak to that, because
that's one of the classic traditional Philadelphianisms that even allow us to be in a situation like this. But let me just say this. Many groups and organizations and configurations of groups and organizations have been putting some energy and effort towards working together lately, right? I don't have the exact answer of why it's such a challenge for us, but this is a very territorial town, right? Just naturally. Well, I'm from North Philly, from South Philly, right? And believe it or not, that's not a lot of where the beefs come from. A lot of the beefs are 2-3 blocks away. But I think amongst the organizations, you know, there are, you know, Steve mentioned, you know, the elder statesmen and those who have figured out how to make sure they always get funded. And, you know, so a lot of times people just self-interested, even though they in a thing where you're supposed to be putting that aside. And it's hard to blame somebody for trying to protect what they built, right? So I think what's going to be different in the Philly Truce era, the Truce culture, is that we going to know, you know, as it says, you're going to know them by their fruit. You're going to know the ones who took the hit and said, look, I'm going to put this aside for the end result. I'm going to put that aside for the end result. And that's essentially what we've been trained to model. And I think, you know, from a spiritual aspect, that's why we haven't been funded yet. That's why we haven't, you know, that's why the gates of heaven haven't opened the floodgates yet, because we had to get into a certain frame of mind of how we're going to do this. And we had to be sure that no matter what, we're going to be on the same tip we started on. So, you know what I mean? So that's a Philadelphianism, and that's part of the culture we want to change. You know what I'm saying? We want to, you know what I'm saying? So that's part of what Steve and I are working on, is to make that a thing of the past. You know what I'm saying?
Did you want to ask that, Steve?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay because I don't want the background noise to pick up too much.
It's not picking up. We can hear you. We can hear, but I would love to hear what he had to say, because he looked like, yeah. I'm kind of, I have like this, even though I'm a host and a podcast host and a talk show host.
From the bricks. You from the bricks. Tell them.
All day, every day. All
Brick
day.
City, let them know.
That's right. You better let them know. And so, I kind of have that approach. That's just, you know, I like to get down and get down and greasy and dirty and get to the root of things. And a part of that is the therapist in me too, because that's what I do by trade every single day. Is address people's thoughts and behaviors and feelings all day long. So I already know when you're full of crap, so don't even come with it, because I ain't trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. Mazzie, I really want to say this in closing. You gave me a compliment when we met and did the commercial and stuff like that. And I want to thank you for that, because my self-esteem grew that day.
Oh, wow.
It grew that day.
Wow.
Self-esteem.
That's good. That's what's up.
Yeah. I was really
well, let me give it again for the public.
Okay.
Doc B, it's so rare that you find somebody that's competent, punctual, respect your time, dot their I's, cross their T's, don't have you waiting for texts, waiting for emails, say what they gonna do, be there when they say. You done all that. We known each other, what, 6-7 days? And look where we at already.
Wow.
2 commercials running, a show in the can already, 3 more scheduled.
Wow.
That's what it's going to take to turn this around. You know what I'm saying? That right there.
I just might as well be a part of Philly Truce. I just might as well come on.
You already are.
You might as well,
girl.
You might as
I'm family now. I'm in there now.
I'm in there now.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I came a long way.
Yeah.
And
we would love to have you.
Oh, thank you, man. Oh, look at you, Malika. Oh my gosh.
Malika.
I'm gonna get it. They laughing at me. Look, they laughing at me. Couple of more. I'll be messing man's name up too. That's why I cut it short. They like man.
It's good. I don't trip.
So listen, it was a great day. It was a great show. I'm looking forward to the next show. You want to talk a little bit about the next one, if you want to?
Yeah, sure. Real quick, we're gonna tease it. So what we're gonna do over the next couple of weeks? I think we got at least 3 or 4. We're gonna bring various guests who are gonna bring on. We're gonna bring Jan McKay on, your co-host, so you can meet him if we don't get y'all together before. That's a real sharp young brother doing a lot of good work, works in the schools, works in the streets, very powerful young man. And we're going to get into a little bit more of what the vision of Philly Truce is for this city. I mean, me and Steve been looking at how long this city been in turmoil, really, and it's coming up on 400 years. For different reasons at different times. So we could dig into a little bit of that, because the way we see this is like it's time to bring there was a vision for Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. That was intentionally called that for a reason. And we have yet to really live it out. So we feel like with Philly Truce, we can at least get on the path to that. You know what I'm saying? So we could talk about that. Lots of good stuff we could talk about.
Okay. Steve, do you have any closing remarks?
No, Doc B. I just would like to thank you for inviting us onto the show and you becoming a part of the Philly Truce family. And we looking for all the citizens of Philadelphia to be family, a Truce family, not just because of Mazzie and myself, but because we are a family.
Yes, that's awesome. And they are known as, Philadelphia is known as the city of brotherly love. Do you have any final words, Queen?
Well, yes, of course I do. Like I said before, donate. It could save a life. It could save your brother, sister, husband, wife, whatever. And I'll see you on Philly Truce Day, May 7th.
There it is. You have the Philly Truce team is in the house. Author Doc B has brought it to the table once again. Philly Truce Day is happening. It is the second annual Philly Truce Day going down May the 7th, 2022. Kickoff at 10 o'clock. Meet us at the park at 12 o'clock. It's going down. Rain, shine, snow. We don't care. It's going down. We are here to make the truce. Keep the peace in the streets. We is out of here. But guess what? We better see you on May 7th, okay? I ain't gonna let Doc B come find you, because she gonna find you. She from the streets too, okay? Ciao, everybody. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night, Queen.
Good night, Queen. Yeah. Hi, Steve. Going back to work. You better go to work. Ooh. Ooh. What? That's crazy.